Hello stars, welcome to my channel. So for today's pick a card reading, we're going to be diving into what your career and finances look like for the rest of 2022. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. If you've already chosen a pile, there are timestamps down below, but before we start, I do just want to say tarot is not an absolute and it does not control our lives. So please use these readings for confirmation and spiritual guidance. Always keeping in mind your own free will is what ultimately matters when determining what will happen within your life. This is a general reading for the collective, so take what you intuitively know is meant for you and leave the rest behind. If you'd like a moment to ground, meditate, and connect to the energy of this reading, I will offer a brief meditation. And if you're drawn to more than one pile, that is perfectly fine. It just means there's multiple messages for you to hear in this video. So if you're ready, let's take a moment for a few deep breaths to connect with your spiritual team. Become fully present in your body and current surroundings, and we will jump right in. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So yeah, like the title of the video says, we're going to be looking at what your career and finances look like for the rest of 2022. So here are your tarot cards, and we will jump right in. So for your first card, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so as with the upright card, you can tell she's in a very still position, right? But it's not something where she's like restrained to be still. It's something where it's like this poise, and it takes a certain etiquette to be able to do this. Obviously, she's practiced yoga for a long time. So I do think this is something that you've been doing for a while, but instead of you being happy with the place that you're in, like she is in this card upright, I feel like you guys are getting a little bit of a shift. You're almost getting like knocked out of this still poised position in your career. But I don't get the feeling that it's something bad. I think it's something to like further you through some kind of obstacle that you're having. You may also be feeling very stagnant within your career. Like at first you did feel very happy with where you were. You felt very successful, and you felt very strong in the position that you were in. But all of a sudden you started to feel a little stagnant, and now the world is going to send you some kind of obstacle to help you learn and grow more within your career by the end of 2022. So let's keep going. We also have, the Sun card here. Okay, so immediately what came to me from this card is it could be in the form of having to express yourself socially more, right? Like you might not be used to doing something like that. I'm kind of getting the feeling of maybe you guys are a lone wolf in your career or just in life in general, but something regarding your career is pushing you to open yourself up more and express yourself to other people. If I didn't mention, this was the Sun card here. And the Sun card is known for being very expressive, but like a very happy expression, a soulful expression where you don't hold anything back, and it's just innocent, carefree, and fun energy. And I feel like you're going to be maybe pushed into like going to parties or social events to promote some kind of things within your career or business. I'm also seeing that this obstacle that's coming your way by the end of 2022, you will be succeeding beyond any doubts at all with the Sun card following here. Whatever you're being pushed into, I feel like you were kind of pushed into it recently. It may be some kind of like obstacle that happened to you recently that pushed you out of this kind of stagnancy. And now you might be able to provide for your family more, definitely like providing for children and stuff like that. If that's something that you guys have in your life, obviously apply it to how it resonates in your life. But yeah, I just see you guys being a lot more social and expressive, but also being able to, this obstacle that is coming your guys' way or is already in your life is going to push you to be more social and expressive. And especially I'm seeing like within like family right now. You guys may have spent so much time in your career that you ignored your social life a little bit or your family. And I feel like all of the things, like your career giving you this obstacle of having to deal with other people, it's opening you up to want to be with the important people in your life. It's almost like the world's giving you this hint of what's really like what you really love in your life. So let's keep going. Oh, we have the Empress here. And I closed off by saying love, and the Empress is all about love, baby. Okay, so, and in this card, sorry, I'm scooting at my chair. In this card, look, she's like nurturing this little boy. It looks like it was her son, and he was playing soccer, and he fell down and hurt his knee. And it's like, yeah, it's almost like you guys are the kid and the parent here. I do see a special resonance with being able to take care of your kids from whatever this push is out of the stagnancy, especially for some of my pile ones. But I am just getting this feeling of like, you also embrace both parts. Like, you're not afraid to get back up and keep trying, because not only do you help those who fall, the universe helps you when you fall, when you become into these obstacles. I mean, look, he's hurt, but he's still smiling because he has other people there for him. And it's like, that's what you guys are figuring out through your career, is that like you have all the help that you need. You have a really good support system behind you. You don't have to hold back at all. You can completely be yourself. And that means, you know, with falling and also with being like your happy self. You don't have to limit yourself to just being happy. You can, you don't have to be afraid to fall in front of these people, because they will help you get back up. And that's what you're going to be realizing within your career in this end of 2022. Yeah, you might be getting a little bit of financial help or something. Also help to like learn more about your career. You're helping other people, and other people are helping you, and it's this beautiful kind of mutual reception where you guys don't have to hold back at all. And like I said, you may be used to this kind of lone wolf position. And that, yeah, exactly. That's just what you're going to be pushed out of. And you're going to be pushed into more of embracing your relationships and also doing the things that you love, because we do have the Empress card here. And this is, honestly, this is probably going to be a very big shift in your life, because these aren't minor arcana cards here. We have all major arcana cards so far. So this is like really big energy. I'm hearing that this may be like the best time in your career for like the next 3 years, I'm seeing, with this Empress card being here and being the card number 3. So yeah, I feel like this is really going to push you forward by accepting help from other people in your career and like doing things more socially, maybe like advertising yourself more, promoting yourself more, just pushing yourself out of whatever stagnancy you were in. And I feel like, yeah, that's just through your relationships, through and through. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going. We also have here Temperance. Oh my gosh, guys, we have another major arcana card here. This is a new lens, so I hope it's been focusing and like doing okay. We'll see when I edit, because it's kind of hard to see on my screen here. But yeah, we have the card of Temperance, and yet again, we have relationships in a card, right? Another good, beautiful, harmonious relationship. Yeah, definitely. I see you guys going out to like lunch with people a lot, like in your career. Like if you have a lunch break, I see you going out with coworkers a lot. But also, if you guys do practice solo or an entrepreneur, I see you guys maybe taking clients out for lunches, like business lunches, to talk things out. How can I help you? How can they help you? Did I say that right? Anyways, yeah, definitely a lot of eating with other people. I'm not really seeing parties with other people, just like, yeah, mainly business events like that. And I also see that this is going to balance things out within, if you are in like an intimate relationship right now. Yeah, and like I was saying, how it's going to help you with like your family and everything. It's, yeah, helping you balance out these other areas of your life to where you're not afraid of expressing yourself to the people around you. Ultimately, I think that's the goal here. I feel like you guys are on this spiritual quest to really open up yourself, and your career is going to really help you do that the rest of this 2022. Because temperance, after all, is the card of balance, and I feel like just your patience, maybe you were stuck for a while, but your patience has led you here, and now you're getting this like burst of forward momentum. And if you're not getting that momentum yet, I think Spirit is really saying here, other people are the key to helping you within your career and your finances for the rest of 2022. Look for other people to help you out, right? Whether that's like, you know, you can't afford lunch, so like a coworker helps you buy lunch, or, you know, whatever, take it or leave it. But it really just depends on what's happening in your life, so you'll know exactly what it is. So we also have here the Ace of Cups in reverse, and that's ending all of this right here. So yeah, any relationships that you had that weren't fulfilling, you're like dumping out those cups and getting almost like a start over is what I'm hearing. A start over in your relationships within your career. You may have burned some bridges in the past, I'm seeing, but like those are being healed right now. You may be like reconnecting with people that didn't kind of work out in the past, but like it's kind of working out now in your career. I just see a lot of healthy relationships, like other people helping you advertise for your career, promoting your career, or even just like maybe someone finds you a great job that you had been like looking for and you felt like it just wasn't happening. You were about to just give up. You're about to pour out your own cup and say, screw it. And then all of a sudden someone helps you out. You get this Band-Aid from the universe to help you. So yeah, especially if you guys are having a hard time finding a job right now, or finding just a way to make ends meet, I do see you guys coming out of that stagnancy by the end of 2022, for sure. And it's going to be through other people somehow. Yeah, I do think a lot of my pile ones, you may not have a job right now. You may be relying on the people around you. And in fact, for some of you guys that aren't having someone help you find a job, I just see you guys still being supported by the people that love you, and you don't have to feel bad about it at all. I mean, we have such strong cards here. Like, if you guys are taking a break from a job or anything right now, don't feel bad about it, because this is kind of like, you guys are in this like standstill, not having a job right now, to help you learn and grow, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards here that I will have in the thumbnail. And where am I going to shuffle these? I guess I'll do it right here. So let's see. For my pile one, what do we need to know about their career and finances for the rest of 2022? And guys, we have the Empress card here, and you have to remember that the Empress card is ruled by Venus. And if you don't know what Venus is all about, she's all about the good things in life. Money, food, luxuries, enjoyment, pleasure, love, relationships. And I think you guys are going to have all that you need with this Empress card grounding your reading here. You guys will have all that you need. You will be supported. It's like, I just see you guys as being this little boy right here. And this is like Mama Universe giving you a Band-Aid saying, hey, you'll be all right. I know you feel stuck right now, but like, look at all the support around you. Okay, let's see, pile one, because I do see you guys are just, yeah, abundant right now. I guess I'll take this card that flipped on top here. This is a new deck, so they kind of like stick together. So we'll take this one up here, which says Harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Yes, exactly what I was talking about. Sharing, creating and sharing, and that's like in mutual ways. There's this harmony within your relationships and within your life. Whether you guys are making your own money right now, have your own career right now or not, things are just somehow working out for you harmoniously and beautifully. So I do want to go ahead and read this one out of the book for you guys. Okay, so it says here, it'll focus for me. Okay. Harmony is when life seems to be in a state of rare and precious balance. Energy flows, and we find ways to create connections with each other. Your strength grows, and you feel both understood by and understood of others. Yeah, exactly what we've been saying here. For a while, there is a sense of cooperation and and openness that is healing and wonderful. Harmony is a precious, light-hearted state of being where changes can take place and transformation occurs, seemingly without force, strain, or effort. Harmony is indeed a magical and blessed state of being. If you have been chosen by this spell, the universe wishes for you to cease pushing, forcing, and straining your way through life. While your commitment and effort is acknowledged, it is now time for you to allow yourself to drop the many burdens you are carrying. Like I said in this card, it's like she fell over, she dropped. Allow yourself to drop the many burdens you are carrying. The universe also wishes for you to experience that it is just safe to just let things happen, if only for a while. It is time to receive what is already there for you, and which can seem to simply magically happen. If you surrender, open up to the harmony of the universe and allow for this space to happen. If you have chosen this spell, you may feel that life and all that must be done is an effort. Perhaps there is a pressure on you and you have shouldered much responsibility and kept moving and kept doing the work despite the heavy weight you are bearing. Especially if you guys are taking a break from work right now, it's like you expect yourself to keep doing, but universe is saying, nah, girl, it's all right, just chill. There may have been conflict in this situation, and the spell will help you to release some of the burdensome energy, lighten the load you carry, reduce the quarrels, conflict, and misunderstandings, and let you breathe deeply into the state of harmony, within which change can take place smoothly and naturally. Somehow you will see that, without the strain, beautiful outcomes have a space through which they can flow to you. The universe is offering you harmony. In the form of this spell, weave its magic and see the wonders that result from the shifting and clearing of energy. Wow. And I know it kept saying spell here. If you guys don't resonate with that, take it or leave it. It's just what it says in the book. But if you do want to use this as an affirmation or a spell, it says again, as I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Beautiful. I loved that. It pretty much just cleared up everything we were saying about your relationships helping you and you being abundant effortlessly. You don't have to put on such of a load wherever you were feeling stagnant and unhappy. It's okay. That's just how things are right now, and that's totally fine. So I think we will close off with a couple of these bad boys here. These are affirmation cards. So we'll just go ahead and see what they say. And yeah, you can use them as affirmations for your career and finances in the rest of 2022 or longer if you feel called to doing it longer than that. Let's just see, what else do we need to know about your career and finances for 2022? Pile 1. Let's see, what else does pile 1 need to hear about their career and finances for 2022? Okay. And I really like these cards. They're really funny. They have quite a few of these decks. I'll have everything linked in the description below if you guys are curious. Oh no, my camera's overheating. Okay, let's see. Pile 1, what's going on in their career and finances for the rest of 2022. Okay. I can get some to pop out here. They don't want to pop out on me, huh? Okay, let's see. For pile 1, career and finances for 2022. Okay, we're taking that one because it says impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through the hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity. Nonentity? I don't know what that last word is. Sorry, guys, if you can read that. But yeah, like I said, you guys may be like in a standstill in your career, searching for a job right now. And this card is really just showing you guys that like everything will balance back. You know, if you guys are leaving good times within your career, know that they will be back. And if you guys are leaving bad times, just take comfort in knowing that they're behind. But, you know, always know that it's a constant cycle, right? And just know that you're supported from your community right now. And this isn't permanent, I think, is the main thing out of that card there. This isn't going to be permanent, okay? And even if it is for the rest of 2022, that's what, 6 more months? That's nothing. You got this. You're supported by those around you. Oh, okay. Well, that one wanted to come out quick. Okay. So we have here, look, okay, communication. Wonder how the other person's feeling. Oh, if you guys are wondering how the other person's feeling about having to help support you, you might feel really bad about that. Communicate with them about this. It says, yeah, look, exactly. It says, ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict to do, ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make assess of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Yes, you guys may be making up stories in your head that like you don't deserve the support, or like they're annoyed to support you, people are annoyed to help you, and I really don't think they are. And I think Spirit's saying, just ask them and it'll become clear to you. Don't make up these stories in your head and make yourself feel bad whenever that's just not the case. Okay, pile 1, so I think I will close your reading off there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am beyond grateful to have you here, sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, as it helps support this channel so I can keep providing content for you wonderful souls. I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. Keep shining your light and living your best life, my stars. I will see you next time. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to be diving into what your career and finances look like for the rest of 2022. So these are your tarot cards, and we will jump right in. So for your first card, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Focus. Okay. So I do see that you are a very hard worker right from the start, and it is something that you really love to do. As you can see when she's picking these apples, it doesn't look like a super hard task for her. It's just something that she really enjoys. And if you think about it, she's picking apples, and that's something that she can eat later. So it's like the work that you're doing is something that will bring you great harvest, right? It'll bring you very profitable results. So I feel like whatever you guys are working on right now is something that you really love to do, something that you're still climbing up the ladder, I'm seeing, because she is climbing up this ladder, quite literally. But yeah, I feel like you guys are just kind of enjoying the process of getting up the ladder and climbing, the ladder of your career, right? And trying to get more for yourself. I feel like you see a lot more for yourself than where you currently are. And the rest of 2022 for you, pile 2, is going to mainly be just keep climbing the ladder, doing what you're doing, and enjoying what you're doing. So we have, okay. Interesting. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is funny because we were just talking about how much you love what you're doing. And I do still see that from you, but something might have sucked a little bit of the joy out of it recently. You might feel like it's something that you don't want to do, but I feel like that's only temporary because of all the work that you're having to do. I feel like knowing that you have to climb the ladder rather than knowing you can just be right at the top of it immediately is something that discourages you a little bit, pile 2. And that's just something that you'll have to work through within the rest of 2022, is really just learning how to truly enjoy what you're doing and climbing the ladder. Because I do see that whatever it is your career is right now, or whatever you're working towards, it is, and especially your finances, are something that you love. If it's your finances, it is something that is reliable and will help you, like, you'll be stable with the finances that you're making right now. And I feel like at the end of 2022, you're climbing up the ladder to get a raise, but you might not get it until 2023. Right now, I just feel like it's really developing your skills and honing in on really loving what you do. Yeah, and sorry, I got sidetracked. I do still feel like what you do is something that you really love, but yeah, it's almost like the thought of having to climb the ladder almost deludes the fact that you really love doing this. And it's like, yeah, the thought of making progress, I feel like stresses you guys out more than doing what you love. So like, it's almost like you're not even focused on the fact that you love doing this thing because you want to climb the ladder so fast. So that may be where this discontentment is coming from a little bit. Let's see, what's grounding your reading? Oh, okay. So we have the 10 of Cups here, and we do have a wedding scene here. So I could see you guys, your finances regarding saving up for something big like that, like a wedding, or I'm even hearing for some of you like a funeral, but just apply it to how it is to you. But you guys are definitely trying to save up for something, this grand idea. Yeah, exactly. This centering your reading is the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is a feeling of complete contentment with your community and the people around you. It's pure happiness and joy and fulfillment and doing it what you love. And what's grounding your reading, what's keeping you on this path, pile 2, is knowing that it's something that you love and something that you'll continue to love in the future. Something that will support you and support your family and support everyone around you. So there may be a little bit of hiccups at the end of 2022 where you get a little discouraged. But I feel like overall you have a certain goal that you're working towards, and nothing is going to stop you from getting to this 10 of Cups, from having this happy family, from having this abundance that you can provide for you and those that you love. And you may not be able to completely do all that yet, and that might upset you, but you know, it is what it is, and you just have to keep learning and growing and being happy with how it comes. And I feel like you don't really struggle to do that. There just might be some hiccups at the end of 2022 is what I'm seeing. So we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, especially like feeling like you don't want to keep going. These are the hiccups that will be happening. Like, I'm hearing within, I guess, the next 3 months it'll probably happen. Like, because when I'm recording this, we have about 6 months, 7 months until the end of 2022. And I feel like it'll be happening at like the halfway point where you have this hiccup where it's like hard to keep going. Because as you see here, the 6 of Wands, she is climbing that mountain. She is persevering, getting to the top. And like I said, nothing's going to stop her. But we do have it in reverse. So yeah, there might be a few hiccups, but ultimately it's still getting you to this goal that you want. Spirit really wants you to just not give up whenever these hiccups come by. Remember that this is something that you love. Remember how much hard work you've put into getting to where you are now. And really just don't give up, because you'll get to this 10 of Cups if you keep trying. Okay, pile 2. Let's see. We also have here, oh, the King of Pentacles. Very interesting. So what's coming through immediately, and I don't want to lose it, is some of you guys might be finding somebody who matches, like, matches the amount of money that you're making, or like to where you guys just feel super financially stable. Somebody who's very stable that might be coming into your life. If you guys are indeed waiting for a proposal or to get married or something of the sorts. I do see someone starting to come in within 2022. I don't think you'll quite get to the proposal. I feel like this is something that makes them very nervous because they are kind of still wanting to focus on their career just like you are. So it might be something that just isn't able to happen within 2022. But I feel like it might discourage you a little bit that happens, but ultimately you still know what the goal is. You still know exactly what it is that you want, and you're not going to give up, even through the little hiccups. And if this person isn't being brought to you, you already have somebody. I could see them definitely like getting a raise or something. Especially, we have here, it's almost like a neighbor. So you guys could have somebody moving into the neighborhood who is like a potential suitor or something like that. But I'm also seeing somebody who moves into the neighborhood who is doing renovations or something that somehow you can also benefit with. That could be helping you financially. But ultimately, pile 2, you know what it is that you want. You know your end goal. And just don't give up through the rest of 2022. You're still climbing up the ladder. And I feel like with this King of Pentacles being all the way at the end of these tarot cards, like this stability that you want is slowly coming towards you. Just don't give up. Don't let the discontentment get into your head too much. Remember that you love whatever it is that you're doing, and you know that it'll get you to this goal that you have. And don't lose the love for what you're doing. Let's go ahead and move into your oracle cards, pile 2. Okay. Pile 2. Let's see. Oh, sorry, some of those cards fell. Oh, pile 2. You will never guess what just fell. Looky here. Prosperity. How exciting is that? Ah. Okay, it says, as the tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. And I'll say that again for you. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. And it's so interesting because here in the 7 of Pentacles that started off your reading, she is picking apples from this tree. And this is a huge sign that you will be gaining some kind of prosperity by the end of 2022, but there will also be a struggle to get there. But this is just a huge reminder that you are prosperous in the moment. Whatever apples you're picking like right now, they're going to continue to get you to where you need to go. Maybe not as fast as you want it to happen, okay, pile 2, but it will ultimately get you there, and you're going to reap the harvest that you've been seeking for. Just don't give up. So I think I want to read this out of the book for you. Okay, and we have here number 3 out of the book, prosperity. And this is also the card of the Empress. 3 would be. So very interesting that this is how I've been saying it's something that you really love doing. It's something that you're going to be nourishing throughout 2022. But ultimately, it is something that brings you a lot of happiness, even through the obstacles. So it says here, money and wealth are highly charged issues in our culture. The simple prosperity spell will help you realize your material desires and needs through the generation of money. When the spell chooses you, it signifies the simple truth that there need not be any guilt or suffering around obtaining money. Yeah, exactly. This end goal that you may be super worrying over, there's no need to worry about it. No guilt or suffering. Money is simply one form of manifested prosperity, and indeed of energy. You can enjoy money and be a fine person when you understand that it is an energy to be used for positive change. If you chose this spell, be aware that working with the highest of intentions will bring about the most positive results of all. Remember to thank the universe in advance. And yeah, that also speaks to how I was saying, don't forget that this is something that you love, and that will bring you the greatest results that you're looking for. And with this 10 of Cups centering your reading here, and it was talking about how, like, it doesn't have to be material things that make you prosperous. I feel like there's just somebody in your life that you really love, or somebody that's coming into your life that you'll really be able to see like you're prosperous in those relationships, and that makes like material things almost not even matter. Makes it so much easier to climb the ladder and do what you love. Okay, so let's go ahead and get one of these cards for you. I'll have all of the cards that I'm using linked in the description down below. But let's just get more of a hint as to what your career and finances look like for the rest of 2022. Yes. Okay. So let's see for my pile 2, what career and finances look like. Career and finances. Okay. We have here great gratitude. Wow. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. Yeah, and this just talks about being grateful for what you have in the moment. Exactly what I was saying. It doesn't have to be the material things. It's just being grateful for the prosperity that is available in your life right now. And I feel like you'll really be figuring out those things through these hiccups and challenges that are coming in 2022. I don't think they're anything big or super serious because they are just minor arcana cards here. But it is something to watch out for, and something that's ultimately going to bring you into a sense of greater gratitude, harmony, and feelings of plenty and abundance. You're going to be feeling very grateful for everything that you have, and I feel like the universe is almost like sending you little messages of what to be grateful for. You know, it's like whenever you're feeling down, the universe sends you a sign like, hey, here's the abundance right over here. You know, don't ignore the fact that you still have abundance, even in a consciousness of lack. Okay, so pile 2. I guess let's go ahead and get into your affirmation cards here. And yeah, we're going to grab a couple of these to help you throughout the rest of 2022, some kind of affirmations and just help cards that you might need to get you through whatever is going on for you, pile 2. So let's see, what cards does pile 2 need for their career and finances in 2022? What does pile 2 need to know? Oh, okay, perfect. We've got 2 cards here. We will take both of these guys right here, and we have Beauty with a peacock. So this does kind of point out the fact that you're kind of doing something unique and kind of out there, but also if it's not something that's like unique, I feel like you guys could just be into maybe like doing hair, makeup, some kind of form of beauty or art that you guys do for your career. And it says here, I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. Wow, what a beautiful card. Beautiful. That's how many times did I just say that? But yeah, this just goes, I feel like it's pointing towards the need to be grateful and find the beauty in all of everything that you're doing right now, and all of the prosperity that you have in your life right now, even through the hiccups and struggles, even through the ugly parts of life. It's finding the beauty, and I feel like ultimately you're really good at doing that, pile 2, because this first card that we have here, look how she is picking these apples, which some people could, like, this will focus, could have a really have a really hard time. Sorry, I lost track of thought because it wasn't focusing. Some people could have a hard time picking apples and be grumpy and upset about it, but this beautiful lady right here is having a great time, and she's finding the joy and the beauty in it, you know. Okay, I have to cancel this now. Sorry. Still learning camera stuff here. So we also have self-love. Okay, pile 2. So I wasn't going to talk about it, but yeah, this is also a huge message here to find things to be grateful for within yourself. I feel like this is really pointing towards you may not see yourself as good enough, like you're not at this goal, right? Like maybe you feel like you're not marryable is what's coming to mind, but that is just completely, absolutely not true, and you're going to be figuring this out within 2022, because you're going to have these prosperous moments, and you're going to have these moments that give you something to be grateful for, to where it doesn't feel like so much of a hurdle anymore, right? And it says self-love. I only embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself at the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. Yes, that's exactly what we were saying here earlier. Whenever you screw up, you're not afraid to be kind to yourself and get up and just keep going. It says, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? Wow, really beautiful. So yeah, I do think most of my pile 2s probably are single right now, but like I said, I do think somebody is coming into your life. I know this isn't a love reading, but it is coming in here strongly. I feel like that's something that you're really working towards, rather. The reason that you're so dedicated to your career is because you guys like want a family and want something to provide for, and that's something that you're going to realize you can do through some slight obstacles and hurdles. But yeah, I think I will go ahead and close your reading here, pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am beyond grateful to have you here, sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment down below, letting me know. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, as it helps support this channel so I can keep providing content for you wonderful souls. I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. Keep shining your light and living your best life, my stars. I will see you next time. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to be looking into what your career and finances are looking like for the rest of 2022. So these are your tarot cards here, and I guess we will jump right in. So the first card we have, oh, okay, well that's a good start. Pile 3, we have the King of Pentacles here. So quite obviously, I feel like the King of Pentacles shows that you guys are very reliable financially. You guys have built up almost like a little financial kingdom for yourself is what I'm hearing. You can provide for yourself, and I'm also kind of getting the feeling that you guys are very independently financially stable. You know, you've worked really hard to get to where you are, and you, I feel like for most of my pile 3s, you probably are single. I am seeing here that you guys could be going to parties from work, or just like regarding your career, going out with coworkers, and I could see them almost introducing you guys to somebody new. I know this isn't like a love reading or anything, but I am seeing that here. But yeah, with this King of Pentacles here, we are just seeing that you guys will be very financially stable, able to provide for yourself, and reliable to you and especially others. Like, people look up to you for your dedication, your ability to power through things, even whenever things are hard. And I feel like you guys have just almost gotten to like the top of whatever your career is right now. You guys have worked really hard to get to the top of whatever your career is right now, but you're doing really well in it. I feel like you guys are happy with the position you're in right now. And if you're not at the moment, you will be by the end of 2022. That is definitely what is coming for you, okay? So we also have here the Devil in reverse. Okay, so what's coming to me from this is you guys might have spent a lot of money recently on food that's just like completely unnecessary, been pretty wasteful with your money and very indulgent. And I do see you guys kind of saving a bit more and being more reliable in that sense, right? Like, you're not going out and spending money frivolously for no reason. If you guys are used to going out, I can definitely see here, instead of going out with friends, you guys like hosting parties just to like save money. Like, everyone bring your own beer, bring a chair, whatever. But I can't afford to be spending money so frivolously. And that's probably how you guys are gaining this financial stability if you guys aren't right now. I'm really picking up that you guys might not feel like you're completely financially stable right now, but you know exactly what it is that you need to cut out to get to the point where you are financially stable. And that's what you guys are definitely working towards right now. is cutting out unnecessary expenses, whether that's like you guys have Hulu, but you don't watch it. If you don't know what Hulu is, like a TV service, you know. For instance, you guys never watch TV, yet you're paying for cable, so you guys decide to get that out of your life. These unnecessary bondages you're releasing in order to get more financially stable within your life. I feel like for you, Pile 3, this isn't so much a career reading, but just finances in general. I feel like you guys have had this career that you're in for a while, and you probably will have it for a while, whatever it is that you're doing. And even if you don't have a job right now, this could be like if you're in college or something and you're used to like getting a coffee and breakfast every single morning, you guys deciding to make something for breakfast, like a protein shake for breakfast, just to help out with money a little bit so you can do the things that you love or save up for the things that you really want to do rather than spending these little increments of money here and there for no apparent reason except for temporary satisfaction. So we also have here, oh, wow, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Pile 3. Very beautiful here. So we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. That's pretty crazy. Definitely a lot of just abundance and stability. And I feel like you guys are trying to get to this King of Pentacles here by cutting out this stuff. And right now you are like at the Queen of Pentacles. You know what I mean? Because we do have the Queen of Pentacles centering your reading, which is still very abundant and prosperous. And I feel like you guys don't have trouble buying the things that you want, but you could be doing better if you cut back and saved more. You could be at the King of Pentacles rather than the Queen of Pentacles. And they're both great. I'm just using it as like an analogy for leveling up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm also seeing you guys, rather than like if you guys are used to taking people on dates or going on dates and spending a lot of money, you guys going out into nature rather, or going hiking and doing things that just save more money. Things that are a little more reliable. And honestly, I am seeing that it'll probably bring you more happiness doing these more wholesome things rather than just completely indulging. I feel like it leaves you with a bad taste in your mouth, is what I'm hearing, whenever you completely splurge like that with your money. And so, yeah, I just see you guys being a lot more diligent with the way that you spend your money and the way that you go about making money. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse here, and this is nuts because this card has popped up in reverse for every single pile so far. It's absolutely crazy, and it has talked about a sense of discontentment for every single one of my piles so far, and especially I do think it's for you guys as well, because the discontentment here that it's talking about is the discontentment with the ways that you guys go about spending money usually, and that's something that you're going to be fixing within the end of 2022. Like, you guys just aren't satisfied with what you guys are saving, and so you guys are saving more, and it's going to be very successful for you, Pile 3. Have I been calling you Pile 3? I hope so. I keep saying 2022 so much, so it makes me think of Pile 2. So anyways, that's just my natal Mercury being retrograde talking. But yeah, just the way that you guys have usually gone about spending your money is just not working for you anymore. And you're like turning over a new leaf to do it a different way. You're almost just like taking a pause on the heavy spending and like doing stuff that's more just affordable, you know? And I feel like you guys will end up getting happiness from that. And do you guys remember when I was saying at the beginning of this reading how people that you work with might be like pointing you to potential suitors, like a new girlfriend or boyfriend? We do have, it looks like the same person here in the King of Pentacles walking with his Queen of Pentacles in this picture. So I do think for some reason a relationship is coming up really strongly in this. So I feel like For those of you that are in a relationship, this could be a bad habit that both of you are needing to break. And I feel like you guys will be working really hard at doing that throughout the month of, throughout the end of 2022. It's something that you guys both realize needs to come to a stop, and that's exactly what you're doing. And I feel like it's going to help your relationship more, and also just help your health, because instead of this ice cream here, she's actually picking carrots, which is a little healthier. So yeah, I just see it helping out in all avenues of your life. So we also have here the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And yes. The Four of Pentacles talks about holding on to and saving money and like not wanting to let go of things. As you can see here, she kind of looks like a hoarder, but she's finally cleaning out the pantries. But for you, this was in reverse. So I feel like you guys are very aware of your like ability to just spend a lump sum of money with like in the wind, like no regard as to how it will affect you. So with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, I do see you guys starting to save up more money because of your awareness of your ability like to not do it. You know, that didn't come out right, but you guys know what I mean. You guys are aware that you need a little more honey in your pantry, and so you're just having to save up the honey and be a busy bee, keep working towards it, and that's what you're going to be doing throughout the end of 2022 with your finances. And like I said, this isn't really talking a whole lot about your career, because I don't think while I do think you're doing very well in your career, I think you'll be probably doing the same thing throughout the end of 2022, but it's mainly about how you handle your finances. But yeah, let's go ahead and move into some oracle cards here that I will be using in the thumbnail. Let's see what we get for my pile threes on career and finances for the end of 2022. And those of you that are in a relationship, you guys are both very financially stable. You guys probably both make a decent amount of money, if not a significant amount of money. You just kind of have trouble saving, but you guys will, I feel like you guys are really going to be nailing. You guys will have like an ideal goal that you have. Like I want to save $2,000 or $10,000 or whatever like your budget is by the end of 2022. I feel like you'll get there, but it's only going to come if you cut out the unnecessary luxuries. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that was fast. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look, we have romance here, and we have been talking, I mean, not so much about the relationship, but like it has been coming through very strongly. So for most of my pile threes, yes, romance is definitely coming up here. I feel like this is something that you guys are doing together. And if you're not in a relationship right now, I do see somebody inspiring you to do that so that maybe you can be with them. Maybe you feel like the way that you spend your money right now isn't ideal for like being with a partner. And so that's something that you want to fix so that you can be with somebody that's coming into your life. Whatever it is, take it how it applies to you, pile three. But definitely there is a strong connection here. That's helping you with your finances and helping you save this money. So we have romance. It's a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. And I'll say it again. Romance. It is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So let's go ahead and read this guy out of the book. Okay, and it says here. It says, romance is a necessary part of relationships. The magic of romance is that it can reconnect two people as mythical souls on a quixotic journey through life together. Everyone has to take care of their practicalities, but by inviting romances into our lives, we revere the power of two joining together to entwine souls and destinies in order for love to abound all around. Romance is one such way for this love to bloom stronger. It is not a foolish notion. In its noblest form, romance is the tending of the garden of love. And that's so cute because they're walking through this garden and literally tending to it, picking their carrots and stuff. It says here, within the myth, romance is a sacred power. It is legendary, enduring, and yet elusive for good reason. Enjoy the lavish romance this spell will kindle. You are a divine being, and this is a true romance. That gave me butterflies in my tummy. It says, if you are chosen by this spell, the universe is prompting you to invite some magic back into your life or relationship. Get to it. All else can wait until this spell has helped you recapture your divinity. If you have chosen the spell, you are weary of the everyday and want some magic in your relationships and in your life. I guess that doesn't apply to you because you guys didn't choose this spell. But yeah, it's really just pointing to your relationships here. And there was a point that I wanted to say, but I lost it while I was reading. Let me see if I can get back to it. Yeah, because we were talking about maybe rather than going out on these dates where you spend a whole boatload of money on dates, you guys like go through the garden or whatever. And I feel like that will be a way to save money easier, is by doing these things that don't cost a lot of money but are more wholesome. And I do see you just doing that a lot throughout the end of 2022. Just things that are cheaper, and when you get down to it, they end up making you happier, you know? So let's go ahead and I'm going to draw one of these cards for you, pile 2. And I will have all the cards that I'm using in the description box down below if you are interested. Let's see, what can we get? I think I called you pile 2 again. I'm sorry. Pile 3. What can we get for pile 3's career and finances for 2022? Let's see, what do we need to know about their career and finances for 2020? Oh, okay. Well, that was a whole bunch. We are going to go ahead and keep shuffling because that was like 6 cards and it's just not going to work. So, let's see. For pile 3, okay, that one wants to come out. Ooh, professional assistance. Yes, pile 3, we were just talking about how somebody might like point you to a relationship or something. That's the professional assistance that's coming up here for sure. And those of you that are already in a relationship, maybe they are helping you figure out things that you guys can do together, right? Maybe like they are in a significant relationship and they have also gone through the struggle of going out on these dates that cost a lot of freaking money. And so they have figured out how to also save money and make it a little easier on their pockets. And I see somebody just helping you throughout the process of saving money, but it's somehow also helping you within this relationship. Like I said, for some of you, you'll be in a relationship. But for those of you that aren't in a relationship, I do see your coworkers or your career somehow pointing in like a potential soulmate or something. For sure. Very interesting that came up. Okay, let's go ahead and close off with some affirmation cards just to help you guys throughout 2022. You can repeat this to yourself whenever you need it for your career and finances, especially this spell card here. That one will definitely help you guys out through the end of 2022. And you guys could just be trying to save more money so that you can, like, maybe travel with a loved one or something, you know? So let's see. What does pile 3 need to know for the career and finances for this rest of 2022? Okay. So we have here, oh, this is exciting. It says good things to come, and it's got a little car wrapped up. So for some of you guys, you might be getting gifted a car from somebody, okay? I can't ignore the fact that we have a car literally wrapped up as a present here. It says there are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is just right, and that's when I'll remember how much fun it is to be surprised. Yes, and I feel like this really speaks to, you guys might gift yourself so many things right now that it's hard to be surprised by anything that's coming your way. And I feel like you guys trying to save this money is going to bring the spark and the joy back into whatever gifts that you give to yourself or get from others. It's just going to bring the spark back into those material things rather than just spending it for no reason mindlessly. Okay, let's see. What else can we get for pile 3? Oh, okay, that was like quarter of the deck, so what's one more card we can get for pile 3 for their career and finances? Okay, so I think we're gonna take this one right here And it says connection, which is interesting because we've been talking about this connection all along. It says, I'm connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter and weather-related stuff. Okay, so I feel like this is really speaking to, rather than spending money frivolously on things, maybe you can pass the time by really connecting deeply with people through your conversations, really picking other people's brains, and I feel like that's really going to help you. Just in general, you guys saving money is going to help you connect with the people that are important in your life. Yeah, your guys' conversations may seem like kind of boring right now, because you're just so focused on spending in a sense. But I feel like, yeah, you guys are just completely closing off that chapter of your life and learning that material things are not the end all be all to the happiness of life. And you're more focused on your connections. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to close your reading here, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here, joining me today. I am beyond grateful to have you here, sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, make sure to leave a little comment down below, letting me know. And also be sure to like, share, and subscribe, as it does help my channel and support my channel so I can keep providing content for you lovely souls. I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. Keep shining your light and living your best life, my stars. I will see you next time. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to be looking into your career and finances for the rest of 2022. So we have your tarot cards here, and I guess that we will jump right in. So the first one that we have here is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So despite the fact of it being the 5 of Pentacles, this does seem to be good news for you, pile 4, because if you're not aware, the 5 of Pentacles upright is a sign of feeling like at a loss financially, feeling left out in the cold. As you can see here, she is alone. She looks pretty scared, like she's lost in the woods. But there are these 2 little like trolls here. It's almost like spirit, and they're like pointing the way. So that's funny. You guys might have like had signs from spirit showing you the way to get out of this financial instability. You guys might be kind of suffering financially right now, but for some reason, by the end of 2022, that is definitely looking up, or you're having a better perspective of it. I could totally see for some of my pile 4s, you guys feeling like you aren't financially stable whenever in fact you are. But for a lot of my pile 4s, you're somehow going to be pointed in some kind of direction that is leading you to like find your way financially, you know? But let's go ahead and keep going. We have here the 5 of Swords in reverse. Very interesting because we have another 5 card here. So the numbers 555 could be significant for you, or just 2 5s. But the 5 of Swords upright, as you can see here, this one's kind of giving me the vibe of also kind of feeling left out in the cold, like one person is number 1, but unfortunately, since one person is on top, there has to be a 2nd place and a 3rd place, and I feel like you might have viewed your career or your financial status like that a lot, like you guys weren't at the top, or you guys were like lower class than some people or something, but somehow by the end of 2022 you guys are almost like getting to the same level as them. I don't know how that's going to happen. It's not very clear here, but I do see that happening for you somehow. Like you almost feel like you guys are all at the top. I am seeing for some of my pile 4s, those of you looking for a promotion or something, I'm kind of seeing like whatever spot that you're looking for, There may only be one person that like has the spot right now, but your company might be expanding to where more of those positions are needed. And so you guys are leveled up in that kind of sense. You guys climb up the ladder. And I'm kind of seeing that the people you kind of felt distant from, detached from in your career, in your work environment, you guys kind of like making amends with each other. You guys aren't so like judgmental of each other and like constantly judging each other off. I feel like it's almost this unhealthy work environment. But for some reason it's going to be changing. But for most of the end of 2022, it's more about your perspective of it changing. And I feel like towards the very end, maybe even the beginning of 2023, that's whenever you'll actually get the position. I feel like right now, pile 4, you're just being shown the way. Especially as I'm recording this, we still have Mercury in retrograde, and it kind of makes me think of your company may be going under some kind of reevaluations within the company, and expanding, because we also have Mars and Jupiter together, which is a very fortunate, expanding, fiery energy. So yeah, I feel like your company is expanding for some reason, and that's going to kind of open up doors for you to level up in that sense. So we also have here the Fool. Very interesting. So for some of my pile 4s, you're going to be quitting this job, and those are going to be the opportunities that are coming for you. The Fool is known for taking these big risks, these leaps of faith. And I feel like that leap of faith that you're taking is, instead of trying to climb up the corporate ladder, I could see for some of you, that just isn't working out for you financially. They don't value you how you are supposed to be valued. You're going to break away from that. I'm getting a strong feeling, a lot of my pile 4s, that is exactly what you need right now. And Spirit might be pointing you the way to do that. They're showing you there's this door opening up for you to take this whole new route and avenue regarding your career. Yeah, totally. I could see you guys just like on a whim by the end of 2022, just quitting your job because you're sick of the people there. They don't value you. They don't make you feel good about yourself. And that's why these things are changing. You're going to go towards something where people truly value you, truly value the work that you're doing. And in fact, you guys may have just gone on this journey. Like you guys may have just recently quit your job, because we do have the Fool here. And it's kind of opening you up to just the more exciting and beautiful side of life, because I feel like you got very stuck in whatever that career was or whatever that job was. And for those of you where I said your company may be expanding in ways, that may be the whole new start that you guys are getting. Like it's a whole new environment, a whole new area of the company where you don't even have to deal with these petty people over here, to where you are free to be yourself and you're valued. And it's also a very independent job, right? Or position. It's something where you can do what you want, completely free and completely true to you. Definitely if this is like an artistic pursuit for some of you guys, but really it's just going to be something very unexpected and something that you did not see happening at all. Because at the beginning of this reading, I was saying that you guys are coming out of some kind of financial hardship, some kind of, what is it? You guys are like stuck in the mud, you know? But there's this huge opening and this huge breakthrough that you guys are having. Financially, materially, and I feel like it starts with how you make your money. Let's keep going. We have the Sun here. Yes, beautiful energy. I love how your reading kind of went from kind of these icky, stuck energies, you know, very critical of the way that like people are around you and people maybe being critical of you, just not a healthy environment. You feel detached from the people around you. You're going towards this whole new avenue within your career and finances, and it's opening you up to people that truly value you. Look at the Sun card. The Sun card is all about shining your light, being the star that you are, being your own unique self and expressing that part of you. And here in this card, everyone's doing that and no one's ashamed. Everyone's valuing each other, and everyone is committed and completely, like everyone just really values each other. And I feel like that's the environment that you're going towards. And I do think for most of my pile fours, for the rest of 2022, you'll be going down this avenue of not knowing where you're going, but Spirit is pointing you in the direction to get to this Sun card here. Just right now, you're kind of going on a whim. You don't really have a plan. You're taking a big risk, but ultimately it's going to help you out, especially if you guys are like quitting some kind of corporate job to pursue like some kind of artistic pursuit or something just completely unique to you. So we also have here the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like some people probably just weren't very nice with their words, not very kind with their words, and very quick to respond harshly, and you're not going to have to put up with that or deal with that anymore. As you can see here, she keeps like writing these letters, tearing them up, and sorry if that's going to focus. I'm working with a new lens here, so bear with me. But yeah, she's tearing them up because she doesn't like the letter. So I feel like you guys might not be the ones to speak up for yourself a lot, but you guys are speaking up for yourself by taking this huge leap of faith. You guys usually aren't very quick to act, I could see, but like something inspired you to take this huge leap of faith, and you were on it. You were very quick with it, whatever it was, and it's leading you to something good. And if you haven't made this leap of faith yet, then this is your sign to do so, and everything will end well. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw some oracle cards for you, which I will be using in the thumbnail of this video. And I will have all the decks that I'm using linked in the description below if you are curious and want to know more or perhaps get them, whatever it may be. Let's see. What's going on with Pile 4's career and finances for the rest of 2022? What's going on for my Pile 4's career and finances? Okay, we have right here. Psychic protection, yes. This just goes to talk about protecting yourself from other people's petty energy is what I'm hearing. People may have their own evil eye on you, just putting bad energy towards you, and you don't have to put up with that stuff. And that's why you're taking this huge risk to get to people that truly value you within your career. For most of my Pile 4s, this really is just about your career and not so much about finances. I feel like your finances will be very irregular throughout the end of 2022, but you guys will figure it out, because ultimately with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you guys are coming out of some kind of financial instability by taking this huge risk, but it might be kind of like a roller coaster ride throughout the end of 2022. So it says psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold. And I'll read it again. It says, around me now, a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold. And that's funny that it says gold here, because we have the sun, and the sun rules gold, as does Leo. So Leo energy may be very strong here, as well as the planet Uranus and your chart, your birth chart astrologically, or it may be aspecting your chart very strongly right now, especially your sun. Yes, if you guys are into astrology, look at your birth chart and see if there's any connections to your sun and Uranus right now. The home phone's going off. I hope you guys can't hear that. Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and read this one out of the book. Okay, Pile 4. We have psychic protection, and it says, there are sometimes moments, is this focused? Okay. There are sometimes moments, places, or company where we feel splintered, harmful, sticky energies which can weaken us. Yes, exactly what we were saying. When our energy is thus diminished, it can, for a time, impede our ability to live to our full potential. Critical families, toxic workplaces, conditional judgments, and fear-filled beings can drain us and leave us feeling depleted and less hopeful than we would usually be. This is exactly what we were talking about, and my stomach just dropped. Sometimes it is not possible for us to simply avoid these places. We must walk into them and deal with them, and so it is best to create protection. Just as we wear protective gloves when handling great heat or waterproof clothing when there is rain, we can protect our energetic field so we can go forth without being physically affected. So for those of you that haven't made this leap of faith yet, it's very important for you guys to do some kind of psychic protection, some just whatever protection that feels right to you. It'll be very important for you to do that right now if you're still in this sticky situation here. It says you can be protected simply by working the magic within this spell. If this spell chose you, the universe wants you to know that you need not suffer from being around people or places with disturbing vibes that are disruptive or draining. When you reduce stress, worry, and fears, you will reduce the impact of negativity immensely. You can maintain your energetic integrity with the help of this magical spell, which will offer you strong and impenetrable protection. Yeah, so definitely keep this with you if you have not left the situation yet. Pile 4. I will read it again. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and read the incantation for you guys out of this book right here. So it says, I guess I'll hold this up for you guys. Hope you can read it. It says, "Around me now a shield of gold, protecting me strong and bold. Harmful energy cannot find any way into my mind. No discord, malice, or hate can find a way to penetrate. I am protected with the shield wall. Attackers now, they all fall. Dark words, dark thoughts. By the spell they are now caught. And by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be." Yes, and hopefully you guys watching this reading in itself, me reading that for you, will help with the psychic protection. But if you need to rewatch this and keep that with you to help you guys, definitely do that, because these people are very harmful for your energy, and you've known that for a long time. But you will be breaking free if you haven't already very, very soon, whatever this is. Okay, let's go ahead and close off with a couple of affirmation cards for you, pile 4. I'm feeling very protective over you guys right now. Like, I just want to flick the people that aren't being nice to you, because it's not cool, man. Okay, let's see some affirmations that you need, pile 4, just to help you throughout the rest of this year of 2022 with your career and finances. Okay, that's way too many. We're not going to take all of those, obviously. So let's see. What else does pile 4 need to know? Okay. We have here, we have 2 cards. Perfect. So first we have the card of confidence, and this fridge, and he's got a little magnet, and look, it looks like he drew this picture and hung it up on himself because he's so proud of it. That's so cute. It says, "In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big or little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, 'Look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is?'" That is so cute. I absolutely love this card. That's what you're headed towards. And I feel like you guys are learning how to value yourself a lot and value yourself and what you're worth within your career. And that's really just going to be helping you and staying confident to yourself. And doing this psychic protection will help you with your confidence. We have the color gold here again. You guys are just naturally very confident people. And the environment that you're in is just, it's not working for you. It's draining your confidence. So you guys need to psychically protect yourself and break free whenever the time is right. And you'll know when it is, because you guys are being pointed towards that. It says here, manifestation. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Be specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand, and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Yes, talking about this spell, I feel like very strongly. Just keep repeating this spell to yourself, and I feel like you'll get that psychic protection, and it's going to help you get to this breakthrough moment for you guys. It says, or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen. Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. But don't use that word if you don't want to. Yeah, you guys might feel a particular way about words of manifestation. How about words of intention, you know? I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Secret. My dad used to watch it all the time. He's a very Christian man, but even he believed in the power of The Secret, which is pretty much like whatever you put out into the world comes back to you. Exactly. So just keep shining your bright, beautiful gold light, pile 4. And these environments that aren't working for you, putting your words of intention and your psychic protection against these things will help you get back on track, okay? So I think I'm going to go ahead and close your reading here, pile 4. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, pile 4, make sure to leave a comment down below to let me know. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, as it does help support this channel so I can keep providing content for you wonderful souls. I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. Keep shining your light and living your best life, my stars. I will see you next time.